Divine greetings, masters. Very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is Madhu Soni welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. Very warm welcome, masters, and thank you so much for joining. Thank you for sharing your precious time, space, and energy. So, as you all know, we are on to the Swadhyay of Patri Sir's book, Patriji's Answers, and this is the book that we are doing the book review on at this time. And AnjaliKulkarni ji is there with us. So before we start our session, masters, I request each and every one to join your hands and let us pray to the masters. Let us also, ask their guidance. So let us begin. I request everyone to open your videos and join your hands with great respects, regards, and gratitude to all the masters from the spiritual, angelic, and astral realm, to all the Guru consciousness, to the masters from all the kingdoms, world, and also any realm that we have our higher level masters connecting with us. We are very, very grateful and thankful. Dear masters and all the divine feminine, divine masculine energies, our great grand master, Pitamaha Brahma Rishi Subhash Patri Sir, Maha Avatar Babaji, to the Param Guru Mandali masters, Saptrishi Mandal masters, and to the Siddhas teachers, healers, mentors, and gurus. We are very, very grateful for all your guidance and your divine wisdom and knowledge that you have given us. May we always connect with you, with your guidance, and also help us connect with your consciousness, masters. Shower your blessings, your divine grace, your divine knowledge on each and every one of us. We ask and pray to you at this time to help us align with the soul plan purpose and also align us with the highest timeline that we have created for our incarnations and the soul journeys. Thank you so much, Masters. Keep us in alignment, keep us under your guidance and protection, and also help us to know our truth, help us to speak our truth, help us to walk this path of truth, and also maybe choose the path of truth and justice, honesty, and also with unconditional love, compassion, and kindness. Thank you to all the meditators who are present here. Thank you to our Light and Soul Meditation English group and also Love Light Stasha YouTube channel, where we are all coming together in harmony and understanding the wisdom that is given to us. May we keep on continuing this journey ahead and also help join people, help everyone to join us and our group, and also others who are inculcating the same knowledge, same divine wisdom, so that we can liberate ourselves, masters. Thank you so much. Keep us in alignment. Thank you. Thank you. Very warm welcome, Anjali ji. Anjali Kulkarni ji is here with us, masters. She is from Iowa, and also, she had been doing a lot of volunteering work. Not only that, but she had been inculcating a lot of meditative activities in her group and also in some parts of the US, wherever she has been, given any chance, any opportunity, she definitely goes ahead of her way to fulfill that responsibility. And definitely she has given many more swadhyayas in different groups. At this time she is with us and helping us with Patriji's answers. As such, as you all know, I showed you this book. So today again we will be reading from this book from page number 29 to page number 32. I'll be sharing the pages very soon. In the meantime, let us hear it from Anjali Kulkarni ji. Thank you so much. Very warm welcome, Anjali ji.
Thank you so much, Patriji. Thank you so much, Masters, for joining today's session, and very welcome to the wonderful group. So, Madhuji, we started from spiritual plans, right? That is page number 25.
Sorry, one second.
Yeah.
One second. Sorry. Yeah, we did from page number 25, but then we completed our, I think 26 page number, right?
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did. Because that day I was doing, right? 26 I did already,
Okay, no worries.
right?
So, I will
And
start from 27,
we
page
also did,
number?
no, that's what I'm saying. It's from page number 29. Because I think we did spirituality enables us to live the paradoxes. Please elaborate. So we did the paradox one also. Does spiritual work give energy? Are there any techniques to increase our awareness? I think we did. So now next question is going to be, how do we get into the state of everything is okay? Right,
Okay.
Masters? Yeah, let us go ahead with that question. 29 page
Okay.
number.
Yes, so I think I have sent you the previous pages then.
Okay, no problem. I'll take the picture now. I'm sending. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Patriji. So, masters, let's start the page number 29. Question first. How do we get into the state of everything is okay? Such a wonderful section. All I have read from page number 25. If you have book, please go through even after this Swadhyaya session. Amazing wisdom shared in this throughout the book, but this is especially this chapter, this segment. So Patriji answers, when you become a Purnatma, you come into that state. Everything is okay. Okay. When you come into that state, you become a Purnatma. It takes many incarnations to become a Purnatma. It is natural. Everybody's destiny is Purnatma. Everybody will come to that stage. In spite of not having any guidance, everybody will achieve that purpose because it is the nature of Anshatma to grow into Purnatma. With or without the guidance, you will reach there. Very simple answer, very simple question, but very deep meaning in this conversation, we can say. Everything is okay. What does it mean? So that all is well. You know, when we get into that state, we realize nothing is happening accidentally. Everything is we planned, and the things are happening. It's not just random, it's with the purpose. And when we get into that state, masters, so we will have acceptance for each and every action, each and every karma, whether it is from initiated by us or initiated by other people. No matter it is uh, good or bad, nothing. Everything is neutral. You will get into that stage. We are at the stage we are realizing we are not this body, physical body. We are not the mind. We are not the intellect, but we are the we are that part of that source, the divine energy. So we are on that path. Or even the things are there, it will not disturb you. You will get awareness about the situations in the life. Okay, these things coming to my life, I am accepting it, it will pass. Like even we have thought comes, but then slowly, eventually we involved in some other things, then it start going away, fading away. Every day new thoughts, nothing, something is going on, right? We don't carry the baggage from long time, whatever happened. We leave behind. So like that way, we get into that experience. We realize everything is temporary. Things are coming to teach us. It's a learning lesson for us, life lessons, we can say. And every all Anshatma means our soul. That is Anshatma. And when it's upgrade or maybe with the experiences, wisdom, lessons, like there is the plant grows, like from the seed to the tree. The same way, we also design the growth from each and every Anshatma will grow to Purnatma. How? Through these incarnations, through these life lessons, through these experiences, masters. Okay?
Yeah.
Next.
Anjali ji, you can read it from here also if you want to. But otherwise, people, you all can, meditators and masters, we have this here. So just sharing it with you all. So this is where we were reading this first question, right? You did it, right?
Yeah, just finished that.
So now
So
the second question in meditation, right? This is where, yeah.
yeah, okay. Thank you, Madhuji. In meditation, we focus more and always talk more about the mind. What is the origin of mind? Patriji answers, when the soul comes into the body, the very soul coming into the body is called the mind. Mind is the soul from the viewpoint of the matter. Is the sun rising or not rising? It's not rising, but we say it is rising, and that viewpoint is the mind. For the soul, the sun doesn't rise or doesn't set. That is the viewpoint of the soul. But we see sunrise everywhere. That is the mind. How you see the world, that is your mind. And that's what we need to learn, how we can see beyond that mind, beyond that. The mind is the glasses through which we are viewing the reality. That's why everyone has its own reality, their own creation. We create our own reality. Seth Wisdom's sentence we everybody knows. How we create our own reality through the mind masters. There is only one situation, everybody will see in different ways. My perspective will be different, Madhuji's perspective will be different, your perspective will be different. Why? Because we see that things through the mind. And when we will realize that, it will the veil is getting thinner. Then the wall of the mind, that will start getting thinner. Okay. And the soul is the mind in the matter, mind is the soul without the matter. Every day we see a beautiful sunrise and sunset. That is the truth. Every day we look forward to that. So the mind's activity is very beautiful. The duality that's created by the mind is very beautiful, like the sunrise and sunset. But the fact is that there is no sunrise, there is no sunset. That is spirituality. From the earth's viewpoint, the sunset is called as the mind. So the same thing, like through the mind we see the beautiful things. That's why we are getting that realization that is it is good, it is not good. Who is deciding everything? Our mind is deciding. Everything is neutral. Everything is energy in this universe. Our perspective is making the thing divine, good, not good. That is our mind. Ego consciousness. Ego consciousness, we can say, master. So the next is the earth is only a rotating ball in front of the sun. When you see from the sun's point of view, it is spirituality. It is soul. When you see from the earth's point, it is mind. If you see moon from the earth, it is very beautiful. But when you go to the moon, there is no beauty. There is no plants. There is no water from the moon. If you see the earth, it's a very beautiful planet. But we don't see the earth from the earth. When you go to the moon, you will find that moon has never been beautiful. It's only the earth that is beautiful. When you go to the soul level, you will understand that mind is beautiful thing. When you are in the mind, you think the soul is beautiful. When you are in the materialism, you find spirituality attractive. And when you are in the spirituality, you find materialism attractive. So if we separated mind and soul, it's like you are viewing earth from the moon or from the sun, and either vice versa, we can say that, right, master? So when you start observing your thoughts from the soul level, okay, be neutral. Whatever thoughts come in your mind, whatever situations come in the life, whether those are like good or the regular one or not really good, then you will start realizing something beyond that situation. So that is the beauty. You are observing the mind from the soul level. And when you are in the mind, you will get feelings, right? You will start feeling the thoughts, the situation, sensing. So you are experiencing that. So you are sensing that mind, you are being in that mind, ego consciousness. Both states are beautiful. And that's why we are here on the earth, to experience both stages. So when we start getting done with the materialism, then we start attracting to spirituality. That we feel more thirst about to realize who we are that way. Okay, it's a strange paradox. From the earth, the moon is beautiful. From the moon, the earth is beautiful. From the material, what was that? Materiality point of view, spirituality is beautiful. From the spirituality point of view, materialism is the beautiful. We see the beauty of the moon from the earth point of view. We also see the beauty of the earth from the moon's point of view simultaneously, and that is the pyramid master. Everywhere there is a beauty, right? Everything is beautiful, nothing good or no, we don't need to judge, we don't need to uh, conclude anything, whether that is good or not. Everything is beautiful. Can you tell us now? This is the next question, masters. Okay, can you tell us about parallel realities and parallel universe? So there are different dimensions. We always hear that there are different dimensions. So that is the parallel realities. Is Bangalore there? Is Vizag there? Is Delhi there? Is New York there? Is Tokyo there? All are there. They all are parallel realities. Everything is always present in some frequency or the other. Jesus is being crucified in one frequency. In another frequency, Jesus is not yet born. In yet another frequency, Jesus died 2005 years ago. That is the current frequency we are in. They are all parallel. Quantum field masters, right? Everything is there. They are all parallel realities. When you understand about parallel realities, you understand the whole
Gamut.
gamut of spirituality. It's not so very easy to understand all these things. So, masters, even we are reading now, we are at the same time in three realities or three parallel world, three-dimensional world. We are also living in the past, we are also living in the present, we are also living in the future. The same moment reflecting three realities. As you start moving forward in this spirituality, you will start realizing that. And many more like this. Even with our thoughts also, we can shift our dimensions, dimensional realities. many ways. There are lots of things to yet to know and yet to learn. Next question, does black magic exist? Is there a concept of black magic? Somebody asked Patri sir, okay? And what Patriji answers? There is black magic and there is white magic. Magic is a thought. Thought is the magic. If there is negative thought, it's a black magic. If there is a positive thought, it's a white magic. That's all. Very simple. A negative thought affecting is a black magic. And the positive thought affecting is a white magic. Thought is magic. Don't be a black magician to others. Be a white magician to others. That is a spirituality. Such a wonderful and so simply explained, Patricia, right? Our thought decide that is not good or that is not bad. So that is, even though somebody give us negative thought, but our perspective can change it, master. Don't take it the word literally, its meaning. What Patriji is saying, let's consider black magic as a negative thought. And white, so what we should not do, don't be a black magician. It means we should not think anything negative about others. We should not pass any negative thoughts to others. Be aware about your words, be aware about your energies, what you are passing to others, and even to self also. Okay, that awareness is the spirituality, master. Shall we give forgiveness for the coronavirus to meditation, and shall we ask her to go back to the Mother Earth? Is it okay, sir? Coronavirus is doing wonderful. What Patricia says, coronavirus is doing wonderful service to every soul. It's not giving any suffering to anybody. The coronavirus has just started to teach. She has to teach the whole humankind. We welcome everything. We welcome all the changes. Every change is for the soul's progress. Right? So whatever is happening, that is a lesson. That's what everything is okay. Everything is fine. So once you get into that consciousness, nothing is suffering, masters. Everything is learning and experience. Next question. How should one look at the problem? So there is no suffering, we are saying. What does that mean? And what are the basic truths? So many talents are buried in the soul, and all those talents come out when they are challenged. Okay, that's what about the problem Patricia is saying. They are challenged. That's the way you have to look at the problem. When the problem is going on, you tend to forget all the basic truths of life and death. You always have to get at the basic truth of life and death. There is no death. You are a God. You are an eternal soul. These things are very important to you to remember every time. Whenever you begin to forget them, okay, okay? So why we get problems in our life? Because with each problem, we connect with our root. It takes us to the soul's growth, more learning, and also it opens the new wisdom within us, new some avenues, we can say. Those problems are not problems. Those are not for suffering, but those are challenging our capacity, how we can handle them. how we can think about them, how we can think differently so that we can solve that problem, we can handle that challenge. Everything is learning, master, nothing suffering, no suffering. The basic truths are common for everybody. Okay, there is nothing big to understand. You are an eternal soul, a speck of God. How can you forget this particular point? We are, what is soul? We are that Ansha of Brahma, the source. That source is within us. That purity, that divinity is within us. We don't need to seek outside. Everything is within us, masters. And Patri sir is saying we should not forget that. If you forget, you have to pay for it. It means if you disconnect from the divinity, then what will happen? You have to pay for it. Means sufferings. So we have to keep all things, all these basic points in constant remembrance so that they become a part of our bloodstream. That's why we need constant meditation, constant spirituality, constant swadhyaya, constant sajjan sangatya every day, so that they will become an integral part of our bloodstream and we will never forget them at any time. So we start living spirituality. We start doing everything in spiritual way. Whatever we do, even we uh, start cooking food, we start sending good vibration while we cook. We should not think negative. We start realizing that awareness will come, and that awareness will reflect in each and every action, whatever you do in your daily routine throughout the day. That you start living spirituality. Even on my Facebook page, on my YouTube, everything, all videos like that, we all are experiencing the same. So even though we want to browse something, we do start reading something, start listening some session, or start listening some books. So that starts reflecting in our action, each and every action. Next question is, what is the difference between Atma Jnana and Brahma Jnana? Madhuji, we will take this last question, or should we? It's 8:32.
If you want to, you can take. Otherwise, you can leave it. No problem.
No. Do we need to start the meditation after that?
Yeah, a little bit of explanation, and then we can take this question and then leave the rest, okay?
Yeah. When you realize that you are not the body, okay, what is the difference between Atma Jnana and Brahma Jnana? Okay, when you realize that you are not the body, but you are the soul, that is the first stage of Atma Jnana. Okay, when you understand that the same soulness is everywhere. So the first step, what is the first stage? What is the first step? When we realize that we are the soul, we are not the body. Okay, the body is just the costume, or it's the device. We are using it to experience on this planet Earth. When we realize that, that is the first stage of Atma Jnana. When you understand that the same soulness is everywhere, you attain Brahma Jnana. That is oneness. When we realize whatever is within me, it's everywhere. It's just splitted. What we can say, the observer is observing the things, and they both are the same, masters. Those the things, the world is that world is also made with the same source. So no one is different here. The same observer is the experience from another side, we can say. That soulness, whatever is within me, that's everywhere in a different form. Because everyone, that the source wants to experience everything. So he take that, what we can say, the form, different forms. He himself come in the different forms, that energy, that soul, oneness. You understand that the individual soul exists and the soulness exists. When you understand the soulness and consciousness is everything, that is Brahma Gyan. Your consciousness is also a part of the same consciousness. Soulhood is Atma Gyan and soulness is a Brahma Gyan. Such a wonderful and simply explained, right? So when we realize that everything is same as me, whatever is that divinity is within me, or that same divinity is each and every particle of the universe. And when we realize that, that is a oneness. We see everything as it is. No judgment in that case. So that is a Brahma Gyan, we can say, masters. Madhuji, would you like to add anything in today's question answer so far we have done today?
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, I'm just trying to address a few questions. In meditation, we focus more and more and always talk more about the mind. What is the origin of the mind? So, there he again says, when the soul comes into the body, the very soul coming into the body is called the mind, meaning the soul when it comes, So, there's this wonderful thing when we take birth, what happens is as soon as the soul takes birth,
Mm.
the time when a mother gets
Mother gets
pregnant,
pregnant.
but the baby, basically the soul is there kind of, but it is still not in that how to say awakened form. But as soon as that soul or the body is being delivered, that time the first gasp is the time when you actually start living, actually, as they say. And that is the time that soul also enters, but here, so that is the time when the soul comes into the body. The very soul coming into the body is called mind, meaning you become thoughtful or you start getting thoughts. The memory of that old incarnation comes into being, into that new body also. Now, that is what is called mind. Mind is the soul from the viewpoint of the matter, you know. Now, let me address this matter. What is matter? Matter is what? The solid state of something or a liquid state of something, a matter body, something, But whenever we actually vacate our body, at that time, our matter body had some concentration of thoughts, or thoughts are concentrated, a particular concentration of thought. And that is the time that concentrated thought actually propels us to live another lifetime. We incarnate again. I hope you guys are able to understand what I'm saying. That is why I'm going slow. That the concentration of thought during the time when we are vacating the body, or the time to end a particular lifetime, has some concentrated thoughts. If those concentrated thoughts are related to some desire, that actually is then given to the next incarnation in the form of memory, past life experiences, and sanskaras. And that is where the energy or the body that we carry, or the energy body that we carry, it also, why are we able to see each other? Because we are visible, Why we are visible? Because the denseness of the matter exists, right? The matter is in a dense form, but thoughts cannot be seen. Now, I'm going to address 2, 3 questions in a like very quickly. So now Patriji says, what is black magic and white magic? So now whenever I think of something good, like in the morning, I was giving a class and we were affirming something positive. So what was I doing? I was doing white magic. What are we doing? We are spelling words. Every spelling, what is that? It's a spell. It's a spell. So when something negative comes my way, what do? I turn it into white magic. I know what is coming. So I have this intuition. Okay, something's coming my way. Let me transmute it into white magic or positive words. Choosing positive words is my criteria. And that is the criteria that I choose. The white magic, meaning something good for everyone, not only for me, but it affects everyone, but in a good way. So, what am I doing? I'm generating good karmas. Okay. Not only for me, but for others also. So that we can actually vibrate on that frequency. Now, addressing another question at this time with that same thing. Now, when we are looking from this top, basically this is a scale. Okay, this is a scale. Now when I am actually looking like this, the scale has the left and right side, meaning, if this is a selenite crystal though, but a selenite wand, but this side, where my small finger is, that is my left. Okay, and this side where my thumb is, it is my right. But when I look it from here, the present is right in middle of the left and right. Okay. So as your energy increases, as your consciousness increases, you look from an eagle's point of view, meaning you look from the top. Basically, start looking from the top, and you look from a eagle's perspective, meaning you look from far. You are an observer. You're not choosing to act on it or do anything. Right now, you're just observing. So there are like 4 or 5 questions I'm addressing at the same time so that we can have we can cut down on lot of talks. So now this is what it is, masters. When we say the past, present, and future exist on the same plane, this is the reality. This is how we are. Okay, now I live in Chicago. Anjali ji lives in Iowa. But at the same time, Anu Yadav ji, who is in India, she is able to hear us. Why? We are on 20th January, but she is on 21st January. How can this happen? She is living in another part of the world, far away from us, but she is able to connect with us. Meaning, now during the festival time, Vrat Tehvar or anything, right? Why we need to celebrate a particular, like Diwali also, or Christmas, anything, or New Year. Why the New Year happens a day, after India or after China celebrates or Russia celebrates? Why? Because the astrological, see, the date might exist later, or we know that this is the time and this is that date we are going ahead. But the astrological influence of any planet or any, how to say, degree, it exists, at that same place only. It is not moving, but the earth is moving. But that star or that astrological zodiac, whatever it is already present there. We are just moving through it. But it is there. The star is there. The sun is there. The moon is there. Only the earth is moving. That means everything exists. It's just we are moving. Meaning the past, present, and future is also existing at the same plane. We just need to look from above or from a higher perspective or a higher point. So as you start raising your vibration and frequency, this is a very wonderful example that I gave one day, and I have given many times. Maybe you might understand this when I say this, that when I was running, basically when I was in my childhood days, I was in my 11th or 12th grade. I have taken part in relay race, and at that time I had to win that race. My team was basically, they started very late, not very late, but they started. So I was the last one to complete that cycle to the 400 meter. So every person, there were 4 people in the relay race. First one ran, second one ran. So everyone has to run 100 meters. I was also the one at the last, where I also have to run 100 meters. So when I was given the relay, the stick, so I had to run, but I was behind everyone. Meaning, because when I was given the relay, I was the last one to get the relay. That means I have to cover that whole circle of 100 meter. But how to cover? So I had to, what I need to do? I need to speed up. So when I sped up, what happened? Everything around me stagnated, meaning everything was stable. It looked as if everything froze. And I was running. I was running. And at one time, I felt I'm just running from my waist down, but up here is sedentary, meaning above my waist, everything is frozen. Even me, I was just the observer. I could see everyone like how they cheer, like how they cheer very slowly, like their mouths were open, they were screaming, shouting, and I was going to win. And I was able to see everything. Why? Because now I have separated myself from the body, but I was with the time. And as you speed up, the time also becomes slow, or it becomes stagnates, or it is very stable. It does not move at higher frequency. So what I reached was higher frequency. So it was a very childhood game type, but I understood that concept. And now when I'm teaching, I'm able to, tell you all. So experience that. So many people, I think people who run and who, even you, when you buy bike, people who are mentally focused and they are able to maneuver very nicely, with the car also. But for that, you also need to maneuver your hand, okay? Not only the mind. So that is where we say the past, present, and future exist at the same plane. So we can change our realities. And definitely Tokyo, Vizag, Bangalore, Bombay, and London, Russia, everything exists on the same plane. But now, when I say the soulness and also the soulhood, so now I'm on the last thing that I'm going to address is I am a soul. I understand. This is my Atma Gyan. Okay, I'm a powerful soul. But am I only the powerful soul? No. Anjali ji, who is sitting there, she is also a soul. She is not the body. And understanding that if she makes a mistake or I make a mistake, we are all doing something that we are going to do it, and we are going to learn from it. But understanding that where I am at this time, others will also join me later in their life when they have that understanding, meaning they are also soul. Understanding. So I have this mean like I have this understanding, and I'm able to forgive them easily now. That is called soulness. Soulhood is that I am a soul. But soulness is that others like me are also around me, who will take their own time to progress. So for them also, or for me also, I need to forgive and forget and release. Not forget, but at least learn from the experience. Don't forget what you learned, but go through with it, because people who are around you, they also belong to the same soul group, soul tribe that you are. So when you are learning, they will also learn, they will also reach the same place where you are, and that is called soulness. Atma Gyan. And another one was Brahma Gyan. That is called Brahma Gyan. So very easily, just trying to tell you all, it is like um, you will only understand when you start releasing your negative attributes. When we start releasing negative attributes, then one day comes that you are sitting in meditation and you think, oh my God, sorry, I was going to tell something. So, oh my God, I like so many thoughts are coming. I can't concentrate. Because why you can't concentrate? Or you are going through a particular challenge in your life at this time. Why? Because that samskara, that old sanskar that you had lived in another past lifetime, you are able, that samskara is coming into your subconscious mind, into your body. It is coming out, meaning it is there to, you are exhausting that karma from that past lifetime. And now once you bear that way, that karma will exhaust. That is the soulness and the Brahma Gyan masters. So I hope you all got the gist of everything in, a mixture of everything. I think you got. Yeah, I think we are done.
Should we start meditation, or we
Yes.
can, if any master would like to say something, or like we
Yeah,
can do at the
okay,
end.
definitely. Anybody has any questions on this? Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Uh,
Sarita ji?
This is Sarita ji. So,
Yeah.
thanks Madhuji and thanks Anjali ji. But I have a question. We were talking about the quantum world. basically not. Are we talking about the quantum world on the same plane, or we are talking of different worlds existence? If there is a different worlds existing, so do we have three different souls?
We have many, many souls. First of all, let me clear that. Then, what is quantum? Can you explain me in simple words? What is quantum? I know, but still I want to know, what do you
Um,
understand from quantum?
have if I like past, present, and future existence,
Mm,
and it's happening.
Okay. Now, you are actually talking in a bigger sense. The smaller sense will be that quantum is the smallest unit of packet that is being sent. It's kind of everything that we are watching, speaking. You are watching me, I'm watching you. What am I? I'm an energy. I'm an energy in a dense form. I'm an energy. Okay. So now when we were
Mhm.
talking about the light energy, I mean the white magic and the black magic, what do people who do tantra and this voodoo, hoodoo, whatever black magic spells, what do they
Yeah.
do? They send their negative thoughts. They talk about us
Mm-hmm.
and they send our way. Like how we say, भगवान करे
Yes.
उसको ऐसा हो जाए, ऐसा बोलते हैं ना कई लोग, you know, may
Yeah.
God do this to that
Yeah.
person.
बोलते.
But that is not we should do. That
Mhm.
is basically giving a person kind of a curse, right? So cursing
Negative.
someone.
Uh-huh.
So very similar to that. That is
Yeah.
an energy packet that you're sending towards someone. But if I send that light packet towards someone in a positive energy, I'll say, whoever
Mhm.
sends me anything or whoever sends us anything,
Mhm.
let that be converted into goodness of opportunities or success, good health, and great wealth, abundant lifestyle in a very good way. Everything. So, what I did, I transmuted everything now into white magic, into that energy of that packet
And
of energy, meaning the quanta. Quanta is what? A small packet of energy that is being sent. So, when we say light
mhm.
or photons, that are also being sent in that packet form. But when you are saying the past, present, and future, so actually,
Mhm.
I would like to say, I'm so sorry, but you are not clear with your question. So try to put right question, meaning that you are actually trying to tell that everything is energy, the past, present, and future exist. Yes, it exists here right now. You have the now see, definitely we say the past is done. You know why? Why are
Yes.
so some people do say my past is so difficult, how will my present be good? And then if my present is not so good, how will my future will be good? That is your question, I think, right? The question answer is that
Um,
the past is
mhm.
already done. Now if you want to change your past, yes, you can change the past, you can, but the point is really the lesson that you learned from the past, it will also change. That will again, you have to
Okay.
relearn that experience. That's what my thinking is. So how about the past has already been done? In that random possibility, you chose one
Mhm.
instance. That instance became your present now. Now that is your past. You already had lived that. Now from that infinite possibilities, you chose one present, but you could have chosen thousand other possibilities, but you only chose your reality. You created only this can happen with your limited mindset. Now try to change something that you want to. Meaning, suppose you were thinking, because I have lived this kind of past, okay, I have lived this kind of past,
Huh?
so only this will happen. But in my, every person is different. So with this past, I have this reality.
Huh?
Do you
Yes.
understand? With your
Yeah.
reality, you had
Mm-hmm.
only this limited possibility, your limited possibility. But for me, the possibilities are infinite. My possibility is the whole globe. You get my point?
Yeah.
So for it is not only
Got
for
it.
me. That is why that is my way of thinking. But you can also change your way of thinking too. That yes, if somebody else also can do it, I can also do it. That is what we need to understand. So I changed my present, then I can change my
Mhm.
future. How the future changes based
Future.
on your present. So they are all the same. But looking at that eagle's perspective from top, we need to see that I have already wasted my time in the past. Do I need to waste more time to cure my past? The past is already done. I
Yeah.
learned a particular lesson. Let me focus on my present. The future will only come when I focus on my present. That is what we need to.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Thank
I
you,
hope
Mataji.
that was what you wanted to ask.
No, that is it. I understood.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope Anjali ji.
Thank
Anybody else has any other question? All good? Otherwise, we can take later, right, Masters? We can go into meditation. If nobody has anything, Anjali ji, you want to say?
No, all good. The master just, like keep continuing your practice. You will realize one thing by yours, all these by yourself, like quantum field. What is quantum field? What is different parallel realities? All this very interesting. This overall subject. So yeah, please continuing your practice
And
to know in more depth.
yeah, and the one question that I want to address again in a very short way, quantum, when you want to take a quantum jump, that quantum jump will only occur when you start changing the way you do things. Start moving. Don't stagnate yourself. So that is one wonderful thing that one can do. So today, the new moon wisdom I shared, everyone needs to hear that Hindi wisdom session. I think today that is what I shared. Try to move, wherever you are. Don't sit there. Do things. You want to have good energy, bring that good energy with good things that you want to achieve, or do. Start creating that. Without creating, or if you do the same thing every day, like sitting on the sofa, going to office, coming back, making tea, then making food, and then taking care of, so you have a routine. Go away from your routine and do something else. But you have to do that routine, I know, but doing it in a different time schedule, not at that same time that you do. So start changing, and that will actually change the quantum, that leap that you want to take. For quantum leap, you also need to self study. You also need to know what your triggers are, how you need to change all those things. I think I have taken a class on quantum leap or quantum jump. I need to search, and you can also search. Yes, Nina ji.
Hi, Madhuji.
Yes,
Hi,
hi.
Anjali ji. It was a
And
beautiful session and the wisdom session. And the first question, it hit me really like, how do we get into the state of everything is okay? It was really, really wonderful message today. So
Yes.
thank you so much. The statement was very, very powerful, that question.
Yeah, so answer was, when you become a Purnatma, you come into that state. And when you come into that state, you become a Purnatma. It
Right.
takes, what is Purnatma, masters? So I am a soul self at this time, a small fragment. But Anjali ji is also a small fragment. You are also that small fragment. But when we are all learning this Atma Gyan and the Brahma Gyan, when we learn all this thing, when we understand, when we enlighten ourselves, and we understand that I have to liberate myself from this planet Earth by learning the wisdom and not creating a separation between each other, and then removing all the triggers, removing all the negative attributes, purifying ourselves, and slowly, steadily, we become the pure soul. That is, and then after pure soul, when we start detaching from this, that, I want to get to know the divine, or I want to see the divine, I want to meet the divine only once, but I need to. Then you actually release that, that thought also. Now you don't want to meet the divine. The last is you release your senses, you release your extrasensory perceptions, and then you release this desire to meet the divine, because you are the divine. Within you is the divine. And that is the time you liberate yourself and you become the Purnatma. That is the answer, masters.
Beautiful. Thank you, Madhuji.
That is like just letting you know, so that we actually get to the detail of, we are not confused anymore. Meaning, what is Purnatma? Purnatma is that big soul self. जैसे एक बड़ा सा कांच था, the big mirror, it broke as it fell, and we are the small fragments of that mirror. Now we cannot go back until we learn that wisdom. Like in Japan or something, they actually, any broken vase is actually joined by some gold,
Mm-hmm.
um, metal, basically, the pure metal. So that is how, that is how we also, when we purify ourselves, we will actually be combined to that Purnatma. So I hope you all, anyhow, thank you so
That
much.
merging into that common
Common
consciousness.
consciousness.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. So thank you so much, Nina ji, because you know, certain times we, as we are answering, we might not have those questions, but when you guys ask, then those answers come out. I have my own perspective, Anjali ji has her own perspective, but actually it is good to ask questions, because that way, not only you, but we are all growing together. Not only you, but even us. We don't know what is going to come out from our mouth. So thank you so much.
Something we have gone through a long time ago, then some revise. We get, okay, yeah.
Thank you, Anjali ji. Thank you so much for taking
Thank you
this
so much,
session.
Master.
So, masters, let's go into meditation then. You are going to put the music, right? Or should I?
No, I can share the music. We will just use your backdrop. I will remove myself from the spotlight. So,
It's okay. You don't need to, Anjali ji. Why have we called you here? It's okay. Doesn't matter, you know. I'm not that finicky about that. Anjali ji is here and she should use my backdrop. No, no, no. You don't need.
no, just the, like that, the that will look good, right?
No, it's okay. You go ahead with whatever you have. Okay. Don't worry.
Let's keep both then. Okay, masters, let's do some meditation and close your no, let's do that way. Cross your legs. If you wear any glasses, smart watches, please remove them. And clasp your hands and close your eyes. Bring all your awareness on your breath. Our breath is our guru, our guide. Observe your normal and natural breath. As you keep observing the breath without having any thought, you will start realizing different dimensions within you those different parallel realities within you. All this concept, everything is within us, masters. And for that wisdom, that knowledge, we have to connect with ourselves. And how we can connect? The breath is the only way we can connect with our inner self. So keep focusing on your breath. When you focus on the breath, you will not have single thought because you are engaging your mind in observing the breath. As you stop observing the breath, you will have the thought. The masters, experience the silence. Experience the inner music. And keep focusing on the breath. Masters. Slowly, slowly, get back into the physical consciousness. Experience the vibrations, changes happening in the body. Accept them as they are. Gently place your palms on your eyes. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And now open your eyes with great smile. If you would like to continue the meditation, please continue, Masters. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Masters.